The reason why Chazal explains to us that Shabbat is the foundation of Emuna is because where do we learn that it was a big Emuna test to follow Shabbat or not? Where's the big test? The manna bread. When Hashem gave us man, He gave us food from Shamayim. He gave it to us for 6 days. He said, on Friday I'm giving you double portions. So you don't go collecting on Shabbat. Don't go collecting any food on Shabbat. Whatever you have on Friday will be enough for Friday and for Saturday. So you could enjoy the Shabbat, not worry about collecting food or parnassa or anything. I'm going to bring it to you all the way to your house. Now, ParShat HaManna, chapter 16 of the book of Exodus, talks about how we got this man, but it also talks about how we failed to test, some of us. And we didn't listen, we were greedy. We didn't have enough emunah. We weren't sure if the manna is going to be enough. So we went out anyway to go see if there's more manna. Maybe somebody's extra hungry for Sudah Shlishit. Maybe it's not going to be enough. We didn't have any emunah in Hashem. So they went out. And Hashem says to Moses, how long is it going to be that you violate my Shabbat? How much longer do you want me to tolerate these people that are going against my daughter? How long? What did we do? We went lit fire, went burnt cars, went shot guns. What did we do? They went to collect food. Desecrating Shabbat. You have no emunah. And this is why Zgula for parnassa for each and every one of you, if assuming you keep Shabbat. You don't keep Shabbat, this is not going to help you. You don't keep Shabbat, not one of your prayers will be accepted by Hashem Yitbarach. This is what we read already from Shlomo HaMelech. Shlomo HaMelech says to us, someone who doesn't follow what the sages say, doesn't follow the Torah, even his prayers are to'avat Hashem. They're considered disgusting to Hashem. When you don't keep Shabbat, it can't help you. You have to try to keep Shabbat. Don't watch TV. Stop sinning at the very least. Synagogue later on. Kiddush later on. All the other things that are hard for you maybe, later on. At least stop sinning. Stop driving on Shabbat. Stop watching TV. Stop ripping paper. Basic things. It's not a big deal. Sleep the whole Shabbat if you can. Just stop violating it. Eventually you're going to start being a Talmid Chacham. You're going to learn on Shabbat. You're going to honor Shabbat. You're going to eat on Shabbat. You're going to sing on Shabbat. It's going to turn into the best part of your week. But at least for now, stop sinning. Stop being the enemy of Hashem. Then if you do that, then the Zgula will really help you. What's the Zgula? This is Zgula not from me. This is from one of the Gedolei Historia, Rabbi Menachem Mendel Miriminov Zatzal, who said, this also precedes him before even, anyone that reads the ParShat HaManna, Exodus chapter 16, from verse 4 to verse 36, the whole story of the manna bread. The whole story of the manna bread where Hashem brought us, we complained to Hashem, we need food. Moses and Aaron says, V'anachnu ma, we're nothing, what are you complaining to us? Go complain to God you don't have any food. What are you complaining to us? Who are we? We decide you have food, you don't have food. God says, don't worry, I'm going to give them food. He gives them the manna bread, He gives them food from Shamayim for 40 years. And it tells the whole story of approximately 30 verses of the story of what happens, of the people violating Shabbat, not having any emunah, going to collect food. It says you read this part. This is one chapter in the Torah. You read this every day. And this is a Zgula for parnassa. And why is it such a significant Zgula for parnassa? Because this is the only thing you're allowed to read for parnassa even on Shabbat. You're not allowed to pray for health on Shabbat. You're not allowed to pray for parnassa on Shabbat. Shabbat is pure thank you, Hashem. But this, my friend, this is verses from the Torah. You're allowed to read this on Shabbat. And it's a Zgula for Shabbat. And it's a Zgula for parnassa tovah. You do this every day, it works. I know for a fact. So Be'ezrat Hashem, all of these things that are a little scary, but are also a little bit encouraging, will shed some light on our Shabbatot will give us an idea of what Shabbat really is.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.